Hi, this is Zara feedbacking your run. If you have any questions, ping us in your thread, or ping me in your thread. Resetting in F5, W. See a shipwreck. If you're going for the shipwreck, you should just immediately up your render. We're not going for it, okay. Clean, pi ring, or map plus, I mean. I like that. This is like an awesome time to change your pie chart to Fort pie, spawner pie. So you're not doing anything apart from mining blocks. I also say wasted some time swimming down there for no reason. Offhanding food early on is like not good because you can use your offhand to get a +1 slot for both. So don't do that. TLDR. No man, what are we doing? You shouldn't like waste too much time on this, but this is like so bad. You can just like put one here and you're gonna get like, what is this, like 7+ logs easily. This is like there's just like trees here, like you could just put one here and you're gonna get both these trees. What are we doing? Take the fish out of offhand. Okay, there's dirt on the other side that we missed. You can sort of immediately after blowing up, so immediately something I noticed that we have just completely not looked at the ocean. Let me just go back to when we actually got the treasure. This is the moment when you just like immediately go into F5 to try to get a better look at the ocean behind you. It's RSG. It's like really important to know the seed. Okay, yeah, we did double F5 and we see a potential enter, but we haven't checked this side. We haven't checked this side at all, so we should do that too. I'm gonna revisit all this, but when you blow up your TNT, you can again go into F5 and sort of make a line for everything that you have to grab. Save, I don't know, 2 or 3 seconds doing that sometimes, and not miss out on items clearly there. Crafting is okay, could be faster. Yeah, we're just beelining it towards our enter instead of like just like not looking at what could be there. Definitely would recommend looking around more. Because this is so far. We just completely overlooked like 2 oceans that could have had enters faster than this. And that's how people like Boyan or Priffin have super low averages with still good NPH. You gotta look around more. Grinding gravel, nice. You can search craft it and it's faster, less inputs. But this is chill. What is this? 154 enter. Okay, so we have treasure and we have a fort, I think. Okay, insane seed. Yeah, this is when you change your pie immediately back to mapless for preemptive later on. Why are we not using the offhand gravel? And what is going on with our hotbar? It's like random kelp, gravel, like throw that all out, bruh. Okay, you're triggering me. Use the gravel. What are we doing? Yeah, going to RD and Sultan Valley is interesting. I mean, you have a gas, so like I don't hate it, but like it's a bit unfortunate. Throw that kelp out. You're actually triggering me. Like now it just goes in our inventory instead of our hotbar. Are we trolling? It's not even time save. It's just a bit silly. Also, this is like old safe boomer. That doesn't really actually do anything. You want to place 2 blocks here and that's faster and better. Goal throwing was like fine, not much to complain about. Placed those 2 blocks, perfect. Still haven't changed pi. Oh, we never changed it to fort, so I guess it's fine. Not fine. You should change it to fort and then back to preemptive, but like we just didn't do it in the first place. It's like this treasure is like fine, but it could totally be a more. You could totally work on optimizing it to save like 2 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds in this, just consistently every seed. If you want to watch someone who has a extremely optimized treasure, you can watch someone like Dougal. No, man, why are we killing pigs? I mean, I can see the vision, but you can also place 1 block here, place 2 blocks here. You could trap them here. You could place this 1 block and then sort of just you can stand behind here and place 2 blocks like up top here, so they can just fall down. You only kill piglins if you're like actually just getting bodied and you have no choice. But like you're fine here. That's just 2 piglins that could have been trading, now gone. You also have axe and shovel, like a faster, more mechanically confident player would have just thrown these 2 out and then sort of immediately craft gold blocks into gold and throw them at your feet, and you're probably fine. Yeah. Just didn't check backups. Okay. That's what you could have spent 3 seconds and ensured 1 extra gold block of trades that we just completely missed. Again, like instead of just not picking up the gold block and just messing up your odds of getting good trades, you could just optimize it and then spend the extra time that you save from optimizing your bastion by getting more trades. Also, fast looting. Jesus Christ, it's like watching someone from 2023. What are we doing? Even if you're gonna do this, do it faster. It's like quite slow. Getting your axe craft in, that's fine. Could have pre-crafted 2 beds in this, but we broke our crafting table. Could we make an iron sword? You have 2 iron right here. Why didn't we make an iron sword? It's just like 8 times safe. $19 obby. Unfortunate. Again, okay, I'm gonna explain the problem here. These subtitles are like impossible to read. Swine snort, so I'm gonna assume it's snorting already, so they're done trading. You could have had 1 extra gold block there and you would have 20 most likely. But whatever, just didn't do it. Or could have had faster, you could have had 20 like 1 trade earlier, so you might have had to still be there. Like it's just about better chances. I like the killing the wither skeleton. We didn't double crit. We're not double critting consistently. It's pretty nice. Here you just build 2 out and then hit it from the back. So in this, like, so good stray play, you also need to optimize the way you're going around the fort. So for example, we know right here, we know that most of the fort is behind us. So what people like maybe would do is that they would try to go back in the front and then start hitting blazes this way. Instead we're just sort of like doing whatever, we're just killing them instead of like not pushing them towards where we want to go. So again, if you're gonna like prioritize trays, which is completely fine, you need to be thinking about things like that too. Here especially, you just immediately go at the back and hit it towards the front. You're gonna be going this way anyways. And we just took 2 melee damage and didn't get that blaze rod. We were just trolling. Chef, you can crouch and lower your hitbox and it'll come down. Are we crouching? We're not pressing shift. I don't know if we're not crouching. We're doing overlapping 2x2s is like good. You should overlap your nether bricks immediately after leaving the fort. You should overlap all of that stuff, but do it fast. If you can't do it fast, then just do it sequentially. Because by doing bad overlaps, you're getting worse of both worlds. You're wasting time doing nothing, overlapping your stupid crafts, and you're not getting the blazes. I will say our awareness is pretty good. Again, like, what are we doing? So you just raise to render, even if you're not doing sort of M plus C proper dynamic, you raise to render here just based on the fact that 1, 2, 3, 4, you have 4 mobs in your immediate vicinity. Like, you raise to render and then you decrease it. There's a blaze there, but like whatever. There's a bunch of blazes here, so this is like fine, but I would again like beeline for this and then try to hit stuff inside and look more stuff over there. I'd recommend watching the old Pancake Spoon video on how to do dynamic plays, because we're not like optimizing this properly. We're just doing whatever. This is a bit blah. Don't bridge up on this. You bridge up on the center so you can hit them on both sides. I know you have this thing, but then you just hit them back and then go from the back and hit this. Yeah, just spend 2 extra hits getting that blaze. So we're what, like 5 or something? We lost that 1 blaze rod. I would probably, yeah, I'd probably just blind at this point. Wait, why did he just throw out 5 string? Bruh. That's your bow gone, I guess. I'm being brutally honest here. I'm not like hating or anything, but just like we're just not doing stuff in a manner that makes sense. We have a spawner here. Okay, if I didn't see the spawner, so whatever, a little bit rate or just like not being aware, but if I saw the spawner, then you don't blind there, obviously. Safe portals, like whatever. It's chill. Oh my god. I I don't know. I don't know. This is sure it happens. I guess it's okay. Again, you could have overlapped crafting eyes while hitting strays so that you didn't have to craft them now. Again, doing stuff sequentially. Why didn't we get that eye? It's like a 3-second time loss. This is like consistently just like saving time in the ways that don't, like, you don't need to save time there, instead of just saving times where it makes sense. But whatever. Low pearl count. This is a bit unfortunate. Again, yeah, this, you should be in F5 here. Sort of all of this like wall building should be in F5. Being more aware. This should all your purling should be in F5, sort of looking around, getting a better picture of where you're going. Like, I can see a bit of terrain here, but like, where are we sending this pearl, man? Also, did we update F3C? We've done it once here. Did it once here. 29.1. So you're sending it like here, and we send a pearl here. The point of F3C is that you can get to a better angle, like, and now you have to go. So what you just did, this is your point. You are here. Instead of sending a pearl like this, you did this and this. We're just wasting time in the worst way possible, and we don't have cells. This is unfortunate. We're at chords. Did we lower render, or are we just on 8RD? You should shift F3, no. Zero I anyways. Yeah, if you're gonna send something for feedback, you might as well show me the preemptive so that I can like comment on it. But yeah, this entire run is just a case of saving times in the worst ways possible and losing time in the worst ways possible. Like, yeah, I don't know. We're just not doing stuff properly. There's no like common themes. The macro for the most part is like good enough, but there's no micro. Especially for something like stray play. Stray play, in my opinion, is the highest skill ceiling like requirement as a player. If you're gonna do optimal stray play, watch someone like, I don't know, maybe streaming, or watch someone like who's good at doing stray plays these days. There's not too many people because it's a bit of a going for strays is not like good because you're losing saturation, you're losing hunger, and you're not getting where too much. Whereas doing a blaze bed and clearing empty spawner is usually better. So what most people would do is they'll try to get strays while moving towards a spawner. In this case, we were just doing literally anything. So yeah, if you're gonna go full stray play, then be mindful of your routing of the fortress, and it's always better to move toward the spawner because that's consistent spawns as opposed to doing whatever. I feel like this fort was the biggest time loss in this run because what is the enter time in this? 4:44 and then 1 minute to be blind. 6:43 blind, like, oh my god. Yeah, this should just like be a minute faster. Especially with like if we just beelined it to the spawner, I'm convinced this would be like 40 seconds faster. Just doing like proper blaze bed and stuff. And we had 5 explosives anyway, so yeah, it's like chill. The fort is the biggest time loss in this entire run by far in a way. Post blind was not played well in my opinion. Again, if you're gonna F3C, use the stupid angle to your advantage. And I don't think we're using F3 crosshair because we were like going back and forth in terms of our directions. Again, whatever. This is just like we just like you're at 2.5 hearts. You have to make this. It just didn't think properly. But I like the fact that we're using soul sand and gravel. Again, the macros like played fell. There's like not much to comment on it here except you just shouldn't be in this situation. Yeah. If you have any questions, ping me in your thread. Thanks for sending in your run.